Last week, Trump got a lot of attention when he seemed to try and prepare Americans for economic pain by saying this.
Maybe the children will have $2 instead of $30, you know? And maybe the $2 will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally.
What a very weird thing to say. And it's just another snapshot in the chaos album that is Trump having anything to do with children, because you can now put kids will have $2 instead of 30 right up there with the lawn boy scream. And that time he asked a kid if she believed in Santa Claus because, quote, at 7 it's marginal, right? And when pressed on his comments a few days later, Trump doubled down.
You said, quote, I'm going to quote what you said, maybe the children will have $2 instead of $30.
Yeah.
And maybe the $2 will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally.
I don't think a beautiful baby girl that's 11 years old needs to have $30. I think they can have $3 or $4.
OK, there is so much there. A beautiful baby girl that's 11 years old? Don't call an 11-year-old that. First, it's creepy, and second, I promise, you call an 11-year-old girl a baby, she'll fucking kill you. But also, to think the prime age for playing with dolls is 11 is almost impressively wrong. Everyone knows the breakdown of what people play with by age goes blocks from ages 1 to 3, dolls from ages 3 to 7, and our phones from ages 8 until we die. And then, incredibly, on Air Force One, he tripled down.
All I'm saying is that a young lady, a 10-year-old girl, a 9-year-old girl, a 15-year-old girl doesn't need $37. She can be very happy with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
Every single way this man refers to girls makes my skin want to turn inside out. That said, I did also want to see him keep going there, just to see how many variations of ages and numbers he could cycle through. All I'm saying is a young lady, 10-year-old girl, 9-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, 45-year-old girl that's still young at heart, doesn't need $37. She can be very happy with 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 or 8, but also 9 and in its own way 10. $10 she could be happy with, couldn't she? Or maybe 11. We can't rule out 11 dolls or 12. 12's a good number, isn't it, folks? 12 apostles, 12 days of Christmas, 12 angry men. Henry Fonda, great guy, right? The other men, very angry men. That's all we've got to get out of this country that's coming over illegally. Or you know what? 13 dolls, that's my final offer. So now it appears he thinks that 15-year-old girls are playing with dolls. Has he ever met a 15-year-old girl? That's a dumb question. Of course he has. He was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. But the thing is, Trump's actually right. The toys are about to get more expensive.